You know what to do. No long talking. Run the intro.
Back once again.
Back. We know you miss
Once
us.
again.
If you're ever wondering who did this again and who mixed it in, we gotta give a shout out to Live
and Vern
and my young boy Michael for putting together this fabulous intro for us.
Vern and Puff.
But you know, before we get started, there's always instructions, right?
Got some instructions.
Instructions, right?
Instruction.
Yo, I want you to subscribe. Hit that red subscribe button.
Hit that like button.
Hit that like button.
Get in the conversation with us.
Share. Get in the conversation with us. Help us grow, baby. That's how we do. Puff and Vern.
Yeah.
We're back. Don't mind me. When you see the lion in the background, that means we are road tripping
And rolling.
and bunning.
So, Vern,
and
what we drinking today?
We're drinking Jameson whiskey triple distill.
Vern, you know I'm a rum man. I don't know about this whiskey I'm bringing.
You're a rum man.
I'm a rum man.
That's why I suggest you mix the whiskey with some ginger ale, Canada Dry, because that's how you drink it, my friend.
I mix it with a couple blocks of ice.
Right. Last time I had this, it tastes like sweetie. And it went down easy.
It's all right. It's just the whiskey has a different taste at the end. That's why I like the rum. The rum is like a different.
But that's
Maybe
why. That's why you
have the Caribbean taste buds.
You have to mix it up with some ginger ale.
Yeah, it's all right. It can go on. After a few drinks,
Ooh,
a little taste of the
it
bag.
tastes even better. With
I can't mix
Canada
it up.
Dry
I like to have
ginger ale.
my liquor just liquor.
You know what I mean?
No liquor
But
and something else.
and something else, right?
Nah, just the liquor.
But before we get into it, another episode. Pretty rough week for the Raptors.
Oh my gosh. Let's just get into this Raptor rewind.
But before we do that, before we say Raptor rewind, let's bun the
Let's
split.
just get into this Raptor rewind because we're going to need it, especially for that Atlanta game. Lord of his mercy. That hurt bad, guy. That one hurt bad.
That
After
one hurt
man,
bad.
Yo, first of all, in the regular in fourth quarter, in the fourth quarter, that man had the game. Did you see the layup?
That game lost.
Scotty Barnes missed.
I was so vexed. I was like, Scotty, why don't you dunk it?
Well, the Van Fleet set him up. That's the thing. He should have just went to dunk him. He tried to let it off the glass
He thought he was too far.
or less time or something. You want to get out of his hand.
He thought he was too far from the rim to dunk it, so he tried to lay it up off the glass and missed it. I couldn't believe it. I was so cheesed.
They should have won there.
Yeah, I was so cheesed.
Then they go to overtime.
And they're boxing up in overtime, and then they lose.
OG goes. It's not that quick. The way they lost, you have to break it down the way they lost because it's terrible. OG, 3 seconds left. OG gets fouled. 2 shots on the line. The man licked the 2-shot, tie up the game. There's 3 seconds left in the. It was 3 seconds.
And they made Griffin the coach's son.
I do not know how Raptors decide to play the worst defense in all of the season in the last 3 seconds.
And lost.
3 seconds.
And we took that.
So they put all their effort into denying the ball and no entry pass and had nobody at the back. OG is the one that shot the free throw and he was the only one back to defend 2 players.
Make no sense. It don't make no sense.
That was dirty. Trae Young knew. As soon as Trae Young got the ball, he knew the game is over.
Come on.
Because it's either I'm going to get open shot
or I'm going to set somebody up.
Throw it up to the next man and open it.
I'm going to set somebody
so
up.
the man lobbed it. I didn't even know his teammate that caught it and laid it in. I
want to think it's Adrian Griffin, but I could be wrong.
Oh my gosh!
It could be the coach's
and
son.
Did you see
the Raptors coach's
where
son.
Trae Young ended in front of the Raptors bench, just waving bye to them?
Come on, man, disrespectful.
That was disrespectful. But honestly,
you can't talk.
Raptors played like damn fool in that last 3 seconds.
They did.
Yeah, fool.
And they still could have beat you.
Oh man,
this is what pissed me off.
Honestly, the Raptors, what they're missing a lot of players still, and honestly, down the stretch. I think there's players that were in there that aren't usually in the game at that point in the game.
That's a really good point, right? And that's where you have to look at it, right? The injury is good to a certain point because now you have mix and match lineup. These people are not used to playing with each other.
Nick Nurse or somebody on that coaching staff should have said, "Yo, there's a major imbalance on who's on the court and where they're standing." Because when we're in school and we're playing ball, there was always somebody telling, "Oh, watch this guy, watch this. How come these guys not?"
But you know what I mean? At the end of the day,
OG the only one back, and he's the one that shot the free throws. Come on, now.
Yeah, I know that's the thing right there, right? When
That one hurt bad.
I know,
That one
and
hurt
you
bad.
think as a baller, that's instinctive,
That one hurt
right?
bad.
To get back, it's instinctive. But I guess these men don't play, so you know.
I was watching the game like, yeah,
they
double
don't-
overtime.
they don't have those
And all of a sudden,
instincts.
he boom, boom, pass, layup. I was like, Lord of his mercy.
Nah, man. Once Scotty Barnes missed that layup, I was like, yo, we're done,
No, I didn't think they were done yet. I think they had another chance.
done.
I didn't think we were done.
right?
But then again, you missed those wide open shots.
Wide open, yeah. And we had mans in foul
You
trouble
missed
too.
those
so-
opportunities, you get bun.
right?
Just like the Canada national team. They should have hit that.
They should have hit that. They should have hit the penalty.
Well,
but
we're
then
talking FIFA, not
we
basketball.
can't even talk that. But again, even if you want to go to FIFA, that referee thief Canada because they're supposed to have two other penalties. Just like the Raptors, we don't get no calls on any stage. International, once you wear the red and white, you don't get no calls.
So I guess the Raptors are going through a lot of injuries right now. We're
Yeah.
seeing a lot of other players get a chance to step up, like
I like it.
Gomez, Malachi
Bo
Flynn.
Cruz. Gotta give a shout out to Bo Cruz.
There are a few other players that get
Yeah.
their chance to play, but it's at the detriment of the Raptors' record. They've lost, 3 in a row now?
Yeah, two I believe.
I can't even count. It
Atlanta
just hurts.
and now
It
the
just
Brooklyn
hurts.
box up.
It just hurts.
But hey, man, they're at 500. I hear Pascal is back on the court. He's not doing, contact, but at least it's something.
Yeah,
to
but the
look
problem
forward to.
is it's going to take 2 to 3 games for Pascal to even hopefully get back into what he was doing before. He was playing all NBA.
Yo, Pascal's just gonna jump right back in it, guy.
Yeah, I hope so. But remember I told you. Remember Pascal was in the running for MVP.
Yeah.
Pascal's out 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
And gone out the
I know.
running. Okay.
But when he comes back, he's gonna go right back in it
I hope so, but
because
if
the
he plays at a level.
Raptors are gonna start winning, and he's gonna be playing back at that level.
Raptors, man.
Yeah, man, he's not gonna go down. But what really hurt though, the Atlanta loss hurt, but the Brooklyn one, I say the Brooklyn one I can't even complain because they're like 6-7 miles out. I kind of figured they were gonna
Yeah,
get
and
boxed.
Brooklyn had basically their whole team.
And Brooklyn got boxed
They
up by
just
a
got
Philly
boxed
team
up by
with no
Philly
one
with their whole
No
squad out. So you know they're vexed.
So
you
they had
know
to
they're
come
vexed.
back. They had to
I was
come
surprised they lost that game. I'm like, wow. Tobias Harris became Jordan on them or something?
It was crazy. All type of man. Shake Milton.
Oh, man. They were
Everybody was
busting
boxing
them
them
up.
up.
Busting them up.
Everybody was boxing them up.
Oh, man.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
But Raptors still have a better record than them, though.
Raptors still have a better record. And as I said, Raptors, if you can maintain 500 ball until the cavalry comes back.
What the Raptors need to do is
Right.
develop a bench mob.
I think they are. I think it's coming.
It's coming
It's
soon.
coming. Because
It
Thad,
seems like it's
Thad
coming.
Young, that man,
They,
he
we
goes-
have Thad Young, Banton,
Boucher, obviously, and Precious when he comes back.
Precious, and what's his name? Malachi.
Malachi,
That's not
yeah.
a bad.
That's not a
but the only
bad
thing
bench.
they need to come out like hungry. That's how the bench mob
Yeah.
last time they used to come out.
Yeah.
They used to come
And
out.
I think they're starting to learn that,
extend
though.
leads and build.
Don't you think they're like the more minutes they get, I can see their confidence building.
Yeah, but
and
that's
they're
why it's
coming
hard
in,
to see
right?
Precious out now because this is the time
Exactly.
Precious needs to be in there and Banton. Those two need to
Banton, oh my goodness, because Banton has been playing really good this year. So for him to go down in that last game, whatever it was, the Detroit, no, not the Detroit game. Which game did he go down in? Can't remember.
Vern, this homegrown can go on, B. Can go
tell
on.
you.
No, the homegrown can go on.
Platinum punch, nice. See?
Yes, punch him in the throat right now.
Platinum punch. For you don't know, remember it's beats, blunts, and ball. And we finally hitting the
Ooh-wee.
blunts.
So this
And
is
it's a
something that Vern
homegrown.
grew in his backyard right out there. And I'm tasting it for the first time. Vern is becoming a connoisseur of ganja. I don't know how he cured this one, but it's nice. Nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
That's the key now, yo. The curing aspect.
Woo-wee.
I done learn the growing aspect outside and how long to leave it. Now I master the curing, and it's fire.
So you see how we stopped talking about Raptors because this week was kind of...
It's a down week for the
rough
Raptors.
to watch.
It was rough to watch, right? But you know what I mean. Help is on the way. I believe so. Help is
so.
on the way.
Hope so.
Right? But you see Nick Nurse calling out Gary Trent for his poor defensive efforts these
Yeah,
days.
because man, I have to be on it. It's
Yeah,
true.
because last year he was good defensively.
It's
last
true.
year, he was
Because
really good
imagine now
defensively
if
last year.
he steps it up. Was OG stepped up. Even Van Fleet, even though he's nice, he stepped up. You need everybody to step up a little notch, you know?
Yeah, OG's on a different level. Then the OG got.
That's
OG
why I have to
had
wear the
2
OG
steals.
shirt. OG's the only man there, like holding it down, trying to hold it down.
What did I tell you? I say anytime OG just has to hold it down until the cavalry comes. Once the cavalry comes, it will be a different story.
Hope so.
You know what I mean? But Raptors, man, I know we're down bad with injuries, man. But we need you guys to step up, man. Give us at least a couple, 2-3 games, man. We wanted you guys to be at least over 500 when the Mandem comes back.
Well, they're at 500 right now. That means they can't lose no more games.
Because when's our next game? Tomorrow. Who we got tomorrow? Philly?
No, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm not even sure, but we need that dub tomorrow. At least Banton. I hope Banton is back for tomorrow's game. I hope somebody back, I hope, what's wrong with Fred? I hope Fred is back.
Fred seems like he's just in and out. It seems like it's a lingering injury. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Man, but that's not good. That's not good.
But then again.
Man, on the Raptor front, I believe that's it. On the Raptor front.
We got to go around the league.
It's a Raptor front. It's a disappointing week, but we're going to still hold the faith. We still hold strong. You know what I mean? Raptors 4th seed. Remember that. Yes. Remember that. Now, let's take you around the league.
I'm surprised you just say hashtag Vern's always right.
Vern's always right. Vern is always right.
We'll see.
I didn't have to do the hashtag because everyone knows.
Nostradamus.
Vernstradamus. Get it right. Vernstradamus. Okay. I just had to let you know. I had to just correct you on that one.
Okay, let's go into the bowl, the Raptor Bowl. Around the league topics. We're either going to talk about it or we're going to dash it away.
So, you know what I mean? It's road trip. So, you know what I mean?
I'm going to do the honors. I go first? All right. What are we talking about here? So, is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA as they call him from OKC, the best Canadian in the league? I think we need to talk about this one.
Nah, Andrew Wiggins is still in the league.
No, we need to talk about this one.
Remember, Shai's number 2 on my list.
No. We need to talk about this.
Yeah, we're talking about it.
Okay, we'll talk about this.
We'll talk about it.
I guess you could say Wiggins is a champion. But then look who Wiggins is playing alongside. One of the best shooters of all time. It's like saying, okay.
Brother.
He's playing against the Jordan of our time.
Brother.
And you're going to say Wiggins is the best?
We had this conversation last year when we went over the best
I know.
Canadians.
And who put Shai? I put Shai as number 1.
I put Shai as number 2.
I put Shai as number 1.
And what the consensus? Wiggins was
the best.
Wiggins
was the best in the finals last year. He was the best Canadian in the finals last year.
Wiggins is the best Canadian. Shai is nice though. I can't diss it. Shai's right behind him.
What Shai is doing
Shai's
right now
behind
in
him.
the league, I can't. This
Shai's
man
right behind
has
him.
to be the best. You see the last week,
if Wiggins had that squad, he'd be doing the same thing.
The man is hitting 3-pointer game winners.
Oh yeah, no.
He's crossing up, man, putting them on the ground. And it's like 2 in a row. He crossed up, man.
I have Shai number 2, man. You don't have to tell me.
No, but think about it.
You don't have to tell me.
Remember, I just said Wiggins is playing against one of the greatest shooters of all time. Can you say that in any of Shai's teammates? Any of them are the greatest?
But you could say if you put Wiggins in that situation, you'd be doing the same thing.
Nah,
you'd be doing the same thing.
Wiggins was in Minnesota.
And he was doing the same thing.
He had Cat.
Even before he had
Cat is better than any of those.
Even before he had Cat,
they weren't going nowhere.
But is OKC going anywhere?
No, honestly, this year,
not going anywhere.
They might be in a play-in.
OKC's not going anywhere this year. OKC's going to go downhill.
I have to say right now, he is the best. Vern's going to say he isn't. He's the second best. But right now, I'm going to say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA for sure, and easier to say, is the best Canadian in the league right now.
Okay.
Let me know what y'all think. Is Shai or Wiggins?
Shai's a bad boy. I ain't saying. Vern ain't saying.
Or is it Lugans Dort?
Or I forgot to put.
Or Kem Birch?
No. They're the rookie from the Pacers.
He's up there. But that was
Matherin?
Yeah, he's up there.
This year, Matherin coming off the bench, dropping 20-something. Yo,
I don't know.
Canada boy.
Not gonna be on the bench
Canada basketball. You're looking tough.
But if he stays on the bench, he's probably going to be the 6th man of the year.
Yo, the man is... I think he passed the number 1 pick for Rookie of the Year.
The Raptors food that game, guy.
The Rookie of the Year number 1 pick from Orlando. I think he's
bad.
He's wicked.
He's
Paulo
Banchero.
He's wicked.
Movie did.
Paulo's wicked.
He's bowling people over, dunking out a whole.
But Matherin from Montreal.
Anyways, we're getting off topic, but
looking tough.
It's exciting. Right. It's exciting to see these young men in the league coming up because the league is in good hands.
We know
when LeBron gone and all these other there's some man coming up that's going to dominate.
I just know Canada basketball is going to be sick. That's all I know.
We'll see.
All right. Are the Kings actually a good team for once?
No, I think it was just a laser beam that gives them the powers. Every time they win, that beam gives them the powers to win more.
Or the Kings.
So just recently, the Sacramento Kings, every time they win, they shoot up a beam. And I think the beam goes and calls Superman and Batman or somebody up there, and it comes down and gives them the powers to win
it's
more.
not the new coaching staff. It's
It's the beam, guy. Look at the record. When the beam came, it was a whole different story. I think they're like 8-2 with the beam or something.
Yeah.
And before the beam, they're 1-6.
Because do we agree that they traded their best player, Halliburton?
Halliburton, I don't know. Like, that was... But then again, you look at it. Halliburton and Fox, it could have been a Stephen Clay kind of...
That's what I'm saying.
Halliburton's a bad man.
But they traded Halliburton for the big man, Sabonis.
That's not worth it, guy.
Right?
That was not worth it.
And
I think they might
off
have...
topic, Halliburton's playing like a all-star.
Yes, Halliburton is killing it right now.
Because
Killing
Indiana
it right
is looking kind of real.
But then again, we'll see. We'll see.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
We shall see.
But it's the beam. It's the beam giving them the
beam?
powers. I think they want to go home and drive off and look back and see the beam.
That's for us.
See the beam.
Go on, True. What we got? So we kept that one. We discussed that one.
NBA execs believe only Giannis is definitely better than Shai this season. Do you agree? Only Giannis? I do not agree. I like Shai. He's a bad man.
But who else is playing better than him?
The white boy that we say we're going to get MVP?
Is he really playing better than him?
Yes, he is.
What's his numbers? He's on a better team.
No, but the thing is, he's okay. I think he's on a better team.
Yeah, he's on a better team.
He dominates that team. He's the one that creates the offense. He
Shai
runs.
has a salt team. Look what Shai's doing.
I know. But
all right,
honestly, okay. Now, if you were an owner of a team and you had number one pick and both of those men were,
okay, come on now, guys.
No. But that's the question. You're trying to say who's better? Who's playing?
Who's playing better this year? Now, who's better?
No. But right now, what you're seeing this year, which would you pick to be on your team? Honestly, it would be Giannis because this is what Giannis is.
But
between
Shai and the rest of the man, and then Luka,
between Shai and Luka,
and Tatum,
and Tatum, and I'll put Tatum in there. But that's what I'm saying.
That's the thing, though. Like on an individual basis, I would think he's like if he's not. Yeah, I do think Shai.
You're a big Shai?
Yeah, on an individual basis right now.
I'm sorry, it would have to be. I think Luka, even over Trey, even over what's his name in Boston.
Yo, Kevin.
And Tatum.
Yo, Kevin.
Honestly, I don't know what y'all saying.
Yo, Puff. You done say this man's the best Canadian in the ASL.
Canadian.
He's not playing the best.
Luka's not Canadian.
Other than Giannis,
I said best Canadian.
Shai's not playing the best right this season.
No, but I'm saying Giannis is up there.
Yo,
if you're saying the best player, Giannis has to be up there.
No. We said other than Giannis,
Shai, I would put Luka in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, Kevin.
Luka's playing a real ball this year.
Yo, Puff. Yeah, I see how the cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, you know.
Yeah, I see that cuckoo because you're cuckoo. You're taking the Cocoa Puff, you're turning cuckoo.
You see how the cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
Because you're turning cuckoo. You just let them man, you turn.
Puff be cuckoo.
You know who the cuckoo bird is.
Sometimes Puff be cuckoo. That's why I have to wear the hat, you know.
I'm telling you.
On the low.
That man, I understand both of them are balling, but Luka is a bad man.
Yeah. All right. Is Pat Beverly crazy? Yeah, that's that way. Everybody know from long time Pat Beverly is a bad man.
That's a duh, obviously.
That's a duh, obviously. Yo. That man is
the
crazy.
Man that gets to spend 3 games for pushing man down. When he pushed the wrong man down, he was supposed to push it down.
He did that, and then they look like his track record.
Not even supposed to talk
about that.
He's crazy. Kyrie returned from suspension, and Ben Simmons surprising play of late enough to propel the Nets up the standings. So you're asking if we're going to go up the standings of the Nets? There's something still broken with this team.
Yeah, it feels so.
It's still broken. Yeah. No, I'm going to talk about this. There's enough to break down in this one. I think there's enough wrong with that team. From beginning the season with the wrong coach, from Matt Wan be traded, from Kyrie getting suspended for all type of stupidness, from Ben back, head, all side tie, leg, toe, everything hurt, no. Now from the time he's on the bench, the guy doesn't even start anymore. He's playing some odd, but
he's playing point center now.
They're searching right now. Yeah. And honestly, outside of those 3 guys, their team is kind of like weak. Other than that. So when those guys aren't performing, there's not much they have. They have Steph Curry. I would say Harris.
They got the decent center. I think
that's it.
I think
other than that, from there, it falls off a hill.
if what it looks like, Ben Simmons seems to be getting somewhat of his confidence back, right? Playing decent ball. If he comes back, Kyrie's coming back, I think they could make some moves. I don't know how far up they could go.
But even think about it. Look at Kyrie. You think Kyrie's really in it? Kyrie's just saying, I want to play ball.
Yeah, Kyrie just wants to play ball.
Do my thing.
Right.
Kyrie's not going to be there next year.
They may move up.
I don't think they're moving. I think they'll be in a playoff position.
They're getting a playoff position, but I don't know.
It might be a play-in.
Yeah, I don't think they're not going to get to the top.
I don't
top
think
three.
they're going to get
the top
above
3.
6.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because it's just I find there's dysfunction there.
I'd agree with that.
And it's not like the team is not really like gelling like a real team.
Because they
have too much distraction.
There's always something.
Too much.
And the Kyrie thing is, although he's back there, it's still lingering over there.
But they know Kyrie's not back next year. It's obvious. Like he's not going to be back there next year. So I say they're going to move up, but not much.
I don't even want to read this foolishness.
And you're going to dash away? But you have to let the people them know what you're dashing.
The people them don't know. Who we don't talk about this season? Will the Lakers make the playoffs? Man, that's that foolishness way. LeBron guy, I love you, LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan guy, but come on, bro.
Lakers, you got to fix up before we can talk about you.
Man. I ain't talking about you.
Yeah, my man on your team just sitting there looking like you don't want to play ball no more.
And then AD could only play good when LeBron's
know who should have got fired? The GM of the Lakers. Trash.
Time.
Garbage. Dwight Howard tells Shaq to stop hating on him for playing in Taiwan. Honestly,
Shaq just needs to cool out.
Let's talk about this one.
Shaq just needs to cool out.
Shaq is a
big time hater. You need to cool out. You need to cool out, Shaq.
Big time.
Big time hater.
Big time. And it's so funny because I just told you right now, I'm listening to the book of Chris Jackson, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. I didn't know they played in college together. And even in college, them two man kick off. Not really kick off, but it was kind of like, yo, Shaq wants the ball, but Chris is bad. He was there a year before running things. It's like the coach said it's his team, Chris Jackson's team. So Shaq didn't like that. Shaq don't want to play second seed. Shaq want to dominate.
Same thing with him and Kobe.
They kick off.
Same thing with him and Kobe.
And that's the same thing I was saying. Same thing with him and Penny. That's why he had to get out of Orlando. He goes to LA. Then he had kick up with Kobe. Yeah. And then I didn't know about a no kick up with Dwayne Wade, but I didn't hear about it. You heard anything good? Chris Jackson talked about it, but I don't know anything.
No, Gary Payton spoke about it.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, I should talk about
Gary Payton spoke about it that they had to go to Shaq and be like, yo, man, you got to let Dwayne Wade run this. It has to be the young man.
Yep.
It has to be Wade.
It's just something. So, anyways.
I don't know what Shaq
has
against Dwight. And on top of that,
Shaq just hates on too many man. Like, you almost ruined JaVale McGee's career. That's the same thing Dwight Howard
said in his interview. Like, cool out.
It's like, yo, you're going to hate on the man. The man couldn't nobody wants to sign him, which he deserves to be in the league.
Exactly.
Him and DeMarcus Cousins, I think, could play in the league.
I don't care that you're in Taiwan. Yes, the numbers look crazy. It's like 38 and thing, but Dwight Howard will be doing the same thing in the NBA. Maybe not on that scale, but he'll be giving you at least a 10 or a 9 a game. Solid a game. If you give him the minutes, he'll give you a solid double digits a game.
That man shot 10 threes. You think he could shoot 10 threes in the NBA? That man would be on the bench.
You know what I mean? So
it's just a different league. But then again, the man loves ball. You can't hit on the man. He's not getting a contract. He still loves ball. He can play.
Disrespect the man them's professional league. Calling it like a LA Fitness League or a Lifetime Fitness League. Like, come on, bro.
That's disrespect.
You know what I mean? Not everybody could make the league, Shaq.
Too long of a history just disrespecting
people. Yeah, well, Shaq, you're Shaq. Everyone knows you're Shaq. Everyone knows you're Hall of Famer. You're one of the greatest players ever.
Sometimes they need to shut up.
Yeah, man.
Before they talk, it just makes them sound.
Come on, man. You have to respect this. You may not like Dwight Howard, but you have to give him his respect.
Okay, it's not the league. It's not the league. Yeah. So but obviously, if you're coming from the NBA, isn't that what you must go do over there?
Man, them play in China.
Isn't that what you must go do?
People play in China. People play other leagues. That's not it. Just because it's in Taiwan, don't diss the league, bro. Because there's people there who's playing ball like
professionally. Yes,
professionally. They know they can't make the NBA. Right? The NBA has like almost 500 players, bro. Come on, cool out. We know you're Shaq. Stop hating on the man.
Stop hating Shaq.
And there's something about Dwight Howard that man don't like.
He never liked Dwight.
Never liked Dwight
Howard.
Because
I think Dwight, remember the time when Dwight said, I'm Superman? He's like, you're not no Superman. I'm the original Superman. And I have to pass on the Superman. Like, what kind of idiot something is that?
Do you know much characters play Superman? Name a different kind of Superman. Not always one Superman. Exactly.
It's just old head hating. Old head hating.
Louder man. You know,
Louder man.
He disrespect the man. He didn't make top 75. And now you're hating on the
And
man
he
for playing the
should've.
entire
Everybody knows he
Like,
should
come on,
have.
man. Basketball is basketball, man. Let
Allow
the
the
man play, yo.
man
The man is
disrespect.
passionate and he still wants a ball.
Some
Let him ball.
blows on skirt. Disrespect.
Yeah. Jason Tatum for MVP.
You might as well dash it away. You know, we talked about this, Vern. They want the great white hope. I'm Luka gonna win it. I could put money upon that.
But
Luka gonna win it.
if Luka keeps down there and the Celtics up there,
Still.
Tatum
Because
is
now they're
getting
going to look at it. Oh, Tatum has Brown and Smart, and he has all these other guys that are great too. Trust me, that's going to be a narrative. Vern, are we going to put another bet? It can't be ganja. It has to be something else because I'm going to win all your ganja. You're going to give me that whole other thing of ganja.
No, I won't bet on that because I'm a firm believer in the great white hype.
It's Luka. It's Luka. How you mean?
The great white hope. So
you know what the logo looks like. You know what the logo is. Guys, it's Luka. Come on now. Luka, long time.
I'm not gonna bet that one. I'm not gonna bet that one.
It's Luka. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Luka.
One.
It's gonna be Luka.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Tatum win it though. I wouldn't be surprised.
I would love if Tatum won it. I would love.
I'm just saying I won't be surprised.
Ben Simmons returns to Philly. Was the fans too easy on him, or was the box up without their three best players enough? I don't know. Like, honestly, I thought it would be more.
I thought it would be more. The first year, last year, last year it was crazy. But this year it was.
I was expecting more, but then honestly, it was nice.
What more can you do?
It was nice to see Brooklyn Nets get boxed up, though. I don't know what it is. I just like to see the Blues.
Because they went last year and boxed those men up. Big time. Remember that game? They slapped them up.
Who? Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
Yes, I do remember.
They went there and blew him up by like 30. It was a serious boxing. So I'm kind of glad they returned the favor.
But the thing is, what happened with that game, it was one of those games where
Brooklyn was hitting everything?
Brooklyn, not Brooklyn. I'm talking about the game they just played.
Philly was hitting everything.
Yeah, Philly was hitting everything. But I think it was one of those games where the Nets kind of played down to thought their competition was going to be that good because you don't have Embiid, you don't have Harden, you don't have this is going to be easy. Or
easy
when you play like Raptors always play down to the competition, and then the man they play with the chip on their shoulder and dust out. Man. Oh, okay, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, because that game was like, these men were hitting everything, and Brooklyn Nets were struggling.
Oh, this is the last one. Let me just double check.
Last one in there. Oh, okay.
Last one. What's wrong with the 76ers Nets?
Oh, we already talked about it.
Turn it around by the end of the season.
You gonna talk about it, Dashi?
Philly, yes. Actually, no. They're on the same trajectory.
Box up,
right? Because Cleveland is looking like a solid top three. Solid top three team.
It's Boston, Milwaukee, Cleveland.
With Donovan Mitchell, that man's looking like a solid.
I knew it. When I saw Donovan Mitchell and then they trade any of those the core, I was like, "This trouble,
crazy.
It's trouble."
They traded Markkanen, and Markkanen's
balling out right now.
Markkanen's
but
balling.
I would rather have Donovan Mitchell on my team.
Obviously,
Markkanen is balling.
Markkanen's dropping 20 a game too. So yeah, listen, I see something as like just before we go. I saw an article that's talking about Indiana is too good to tank, and that's all right.
I think I saw that same one.
Yeah. And I'm like, if you're rolling, might as well just roll and see what happens, man.
That is true. But it's hard to end up in the middle, like get to playoffs, you don't get a high pick.
Yeah.
And you need something. But then again, you get good picks at the 20th pick, second round. Like it's not always the top three.
And that core that they're building is looking solid, man.
Yeah, so I'm thinking you ball out.
Yeah, you ball out.
But then again, like the management may want one thing, but if I'm a player, I'm gonna ball out because if I don't play, I might be out the league next year.
Because look at Turner.
I'm not gonna play like
Turner is balling out.
Come on now, you're playing for the money for
balling
your family,
out.
And I think that's another reason why Utah. There's a whole bunch of men with chip on their shoulder.
You want to trade?
You want to trade this? We're gonna lose it. Nah, let's show you.
Let's show you.
I told you not gonna stay number one. I think right now they're like 5 or 6.
Yeah, they're sliding.
No, I think they're 4 maybe right now.
A couple teams are sliding. Don't worry, moonwalk is happening, yo.
Yep.
Moonwalk is happening. But Once again, thank you for joining us on another episode of Puff and Vern.
Yo, Vern, the herb got us wavy,
The
yo.
bowl is empty.
Wavy.
The herb platinum punch is punching off
too
man's
comfortable.
face.
Vern, where you get this from? Vern, what you doing to me?
Yo, I tell you, man. The platinum punch ain't no joke.
So Vern's Chadamis.
Ain't no joke.
What did you name this again?
Oh, this is platinum punch.
Oh, Platinum Punch from Vern.
Versus Stradamus?
No, Vern. That's
Yes.
it. Because Vern don't know nothing about Future.
Yo, this is tough.
All right, until next time.
That's it. We're out. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Once again. Help us grow, man. Join us in the conversation. Once again, follow us on
Raptors,
all
we need some
platforms.
help. No more losing. And Vern.
Follow us on all platforms. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we out.